All right, we are halfway through the season. Currently P6. We're a little below our season objective, but you know, we're working on it. We have a long way to go for sure. While we are here, what does this do? Team attractiveness and all that. We are going to go ahead and bump this up for a cool milli. Get that going. FI regulation vote. Our changes passed for our sporting regulation changes. No changes to the points allocation, but a new bonus point for pole and a new double points for Abu Dhabi at the end. So there's going to be some more shenanigans in qualifying and some more shenanigans for the end of the season as well. Ferrari and McLaren vote against, Alpine vote against, AlphaTauri and Aston Martin also vote against. I voted for because I find it hilarious, and we'll see what happens when we get here. But for now, those are the regulation changes going into next season. Here's our F1 in schools invitation. We'll go ahead and accept that. All right, Mick, what do you got? Let's see. Cornering, braking, and reactions all need work. Your defending needs work. Your overtaking needs work. Your adaptability needs work. Your control needs work. Honestly, they're all kind of. I think we're gonna go for. I mean, his pace is decent. We're gonna put it in defending. We're gonna put it in defending. We need to up that. 10 point. Theo has a point. We'll go ahead and throw that into. I mean, reactions, I guess. Any staff development points? We do. Let's go with chassis. Anybody else? No. Our pit crew's doing. Yeah, okay. So our pit crews should be doing the next thing. What car development do we have going? Oh, okay, we have a while. We have a while. How much is the facility upgrade for design? It is already going. That is the question I was asking. 8 mil for car part test center. Perfect. Hospitality area also done. Suspension simulator is now in pour. 3.3 milli. Oof. I think we're gonna leave this alone for now. Dipping a little below the well. No, we need our suspension simulator to be tip top. Continuing on. Race prep performance targets. Quality position of 10th. How about Q2? How about that again? Finish position. I'm half tempted to say go for fastest lap and maybe do the same thing. 2 drivers in the top 10. That's bold. That is bold for that. 2 drivers in the top 12. That is gonna be a thing. Before we go, I want to see who we have scouted. We have a Pierre Gasly, whose contract is only 5 months remaining, I will point out. Ocon, who still has a year. Zhou, who also still only has 5 months. I think Zhou is the pick for one, saving money on salary, and 2, going longevity. I mean, do I even have any scouts right now? I don't even have any scouts right now. He's an interesting shout. I mean, Oscar's kind of trash in the racecraft category, but like his pace is decent and his smoothness is negative. So you boosted Norris and Leclerc's cornering to 94, 95. Wow. I mean, we're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah, we need to start bumping these up for Mick at this point. 77s across the board here is not good enough. It's not good enough, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're on the way. Le Castellet. Oh, I tried to sneak. Oh, Mick's in the fucking fray. I could. Well, he should have some clean air. He and Sonoda might actually have pretty similar pace. We're gonna let it go. We made the mistake of not getting him out, so. Oh, he's fine. He's got a minute. All right, hopping on board here with Mick Schumacher, who currently is under threat of elimination here in Q1. Goes yellow first sector though, which is less ideal than we would like. Down the back straights. Green in middle sector, which is what we love to see. We're gonna try and find quickly the sectors here. A couple of people behind also going yellow first sector, which is what we love to see. Kevin goes green first sector. Man, we are severely underfueling cars this season, aren't we? Mick up to the line. Probably improves, but not enough, more than likely. I think, and he's out. Mick out in Q1. Unfortunate. Our car is not good, to say the least. We are going to have to make some major strides in the back half of this season if we're going to have any shot at this. I think Kevin should be through. Kevin is through, but it is going to be a butt clincher of a weekend. He goes 0.03 of a second faster, but what is going to be a butt clincher of a race weekend, unfortunately. I mean, we don't have that many sets of softs, so we're gonna have to go out on a very used set here for the start of to get our our banker in. But we are gonna need a miracle if
radio's good. Green
if we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna send Kevin out first and early. Put Kevin in as much clean air as possible. Here we go, Kev. Do or die for Kevin Magnussen here, who doesn't find himself last, but probably will be if he's not careful here. Starting his final lap, heading into turn 1, around turn 2, very solid Kev. This first sector is all about smoothness, not losing too much momentum, especially getting on here down towards the back straight. Kev goes green the first sector, what we love to see. All the way up 325 kilometers per hour here on the back straight before that back chicane. Another here flat out, take this corner here flat, no lift, a little wide, but at the end of the day it is what it is at this point. Now into our more twisty final sector, coming up to our last few corners. The long left-hander down to the sharp hairpin, need to refuel. Kevin rounds the final corner, stamps on the gas to the line. He improves by like a 10th, but not enough to move up at all. So Kevin Magnussen out of Q2 here, and a horrific display here. I'll see if we even end up moving up at all. Where is Pierre Gasly? He is last, and he absolutely moves up and out. Wow, P. Woof. Woof, 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 to say the least. So we're gonna have to make up for it with strategy. No rain, L, never mind. The medium, or the hard to medium, might be the play again. Probably, maybe for both. Maybe we do the same thing with Kev. I mean, we might just do the same thing with Kevin and go one extra lap. Or should we medium to hard? Let's do opposite strategies. Trying to make the most of it. Here we go, Le Castellet, the French Grand Prix.
A somewhat overcast day for the drivers who've now taken position on the grid.
No wet weather for us to make up any major gaps, but it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a lot of ground we need to make up here today. Shoo me.
In the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. The race start is mere seconds away.
Here we go, baby.
This is it.
The
It's time
French
for the French Grand Prix.
Grand Prix is a go. To 5 red
And it's
lights.
lights out, and away we go.
Here we go. Into turn 1. Kevin making up a few spots here potentially. Let's hop on board with Kevin here up here. Gonna have to go the long way around the McLaren. On the medium tires, should have the grip advantage at this point, and does. Kevin up into P12. We love to see it. Mick chilling in P15. Kind of what we are expecting at this point. Kevin going for the move on the other McLaren, going around the outside. Makes it stick, finds himself up into P11. Are we going to be able to find a position to get around the Alfa Romeo? Kevin is on one down the inside, completing our first lap, going around the long way. Kind of gets squeezed by the Alfa Romeo there.
Is that a new race
And it's
position
up,
for Haas?
fighting for P10 still. Kevin into P10. Mick moves up into P14. And now we find ourselves behind the Scuderia of Carlos Sainz Jr. here on lap 2 of the French Grand Prix. Kevin, though, making a move, thinking about it. Down the inside, make it stick, Kev, make it stick. We got to get around the hard tire runners if we're going to have any chance at solid results here. Mick, how we doing? What kind of tires we looking at around you? Mick is kind of settled into his position here. I think we will drop him down to balanced and standard, and we'll keep an eye on him, making sure he doesn't fall too far off the pace. But for the most part, you know, Mick's race will really begin, you know, further in than 3 laps. You know, any hard runners ahead, Hamilton and Verstappen on the hard, as well as Gasly. So if we can make these moves stick, that is absolutely necessity. Make it stick. Get down the inside. Get down the inside of Verstappen. Yes, sir. The medium tire doing wonders. Doing absolute wonders. Woo, Kev. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. Or turn, whatever, the last turn. The last corner. We're getting a little too punchy with Kev, I think, but oh, there's so much potential though. We need to get by the hard tire runners if we can.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
The wing opens up. Flying down the inside of the Alpine. Gonna have to go the long way around. Oh, Verstappen on the inside held us up and forced us to go the long way. And Verstappen forces his way up 2 positions there.
Red Bull moved up.
I think we're settling in. I don't think we're worried too much from here. How far do we fall off if we do this? I also need to get a big harvest going in through sector 1 here. Mainly just because Kevin's ERS is very low compared to everyone else. Three wide down the back straight. Oh, Bottas, get out of here. Down the inside, Kev, stick it. Yes, sir. Shut the door, slam it closed. He's on the inside. Yep.
Haas with an overtake there.
Kevin, either let him go or make the move stick, my guy. We cannot be losing DRS range here. We cannot afford. Nick's still hanging on to the back of this train, right where he needs to be. Kevin, tire check, 5%. I mean, that's about right. I feel like the AI is never as good at maintaining tire to lap number ratio that we can be. And honestly, his tires are still looking pretty a-okay. We are well above pace here. well above pace. Still slightly. Oh, are we outside of DRS? Are we getting DRS here? We got DRS. Beautiful, lovely things you love to see. Our straight line speed is trashed here compared to everyone else's. Or even with our DRS delta is also really not great. We have to hold on to this front group though. Even that means pitting extra early for the hards. Even if we don't want to pit early at all, but we cannot really afford to fall that far off the pace of the front group here. Where I might even like deploy down the main straight and then harvest through sector 1 just to like keep tabs. As long as we can keep it close, that's all we need. Science had a nightmare of a start. He's on the hards, so he's on the opposite strategy. So we made sure to, I think us, Botas, Akon, all made sure to get by him off rip, just to make sure that we weren't getting held up by the opposite strategy. So he's chilling. He's net, P whatever on his strategy. So I think he's kind of exactly where he kind of expects to be at this point. Dude, our car is so slow in a straight line. What is this? Our car is slow in cornering. It's slow in a straight line. It's just slow. Easy to say is that our car is just slow. For the first sector though, we were able to catch up a little bit, but it's this back straight that just does it for us. Even with the RS, we lose time to Botas behind, and we don't gain ahead. Actually 1.5 seconds back now? Or is that just... Is that glitching out, or is that actually how far back we are? Because if so, that's horrific. Whether or not we get DRS here will sell the difference. Well, we still have DRS, so I don't know what's up with this interval, but okay, there it is. I was gonna say that doesn't feel right. Oh, do we not get DRS here? Oh, we don't get DRS. Goodbye. Goodbye, Juan Carlos. No, we hold him off. We have fallen out of DRS range, and we really don't have the ERS or anything to really close that gap because they are lapping so much faster than us. It hurts. I need to see what these lap times are because they are just driving away from us right now, literally. All right, let's see these times. 137.2, 136.8, 138.2. Oh, we are 2.7 back already. And we have a huge train behind us. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Botas goes around the long way, and then Science goes down the inside, and we've lost 2 positions. Never mind, we slammed the door on Carlito. Mick, how you doing? Mick is 3 seconds off the pace. That's lovely.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Oh no, dude. This is not good. We're fighting an Alpha Tauri and a Daniel Ricciardo in P14, 4P14 I should say. Woof. Rough day for Haas. It has been quite a while since we've had a great day for Haas. Our development scheme and drivers just don't have what it takes here to make it work as is. Also, Kevin has been under by 0.5 kilograms of fuel for a while. Honestly, I feel like it might be almost better. We are 4.5 seconds off the front group. What is happening? Gasly is lapping a second and a half faster than us. Tuck in, Kev. Tuck in. Tuck in behind him. Them both, sure. Try and save some fuel. If you can save some fuel, that would be lovely. Use this opportunity. Get into the slipstream. We'll chill. We'll give DRS. We'll vibe, you know. Look at this. Even with DRS, we're losing hundreds of seconds down the straight. Our DRS delta is trash. Our cornering is trash. Our straight line speed is trash. Not good, to say the least. Not good. Woofa. Tires are quite a bit worse than everyone else. We're right on pace, but making a move on the Ferrari. I think Carlos just doesn't have the pace compared to the medium tire runner of Bottas. He definitely has the pace of us because we are Haas and he is the Ferrari. So unfortunate. Honestly, all in all though, besides this backpack of the two Williams and the Aston Martins, and then this tiny little pack of Mick, Daniel, and Albon, everyone is kind of in the same, at least all in the same sector, you know, 14 laps into the race. So there is that. How far do we fall back if we actually try and conserve some fuel right now with DRS though? It's a great question. Let's find out.
McLaren with a great overtake.
I wonder if conserving. Oh wow, Norris up the inside. All right.
McLaren gain a position.
Oh, but then another one. Seb's here. We are just tumbling back down the order.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
Let me guess, they're on the hards. Of course they are. Brother. Honestly, I might roast these tires and pit like a lap early and see if we can make up any amount of time on those ahead. If we can somehow manage to undercut any of them, I think that would be the biggest win of the universe. We're rolling in a pack 5 wide when the front group is now 5.5 seconds ahead. Carlos just doesn't have the pace to catch up either. He has to worry about defending against the 4 of them. And I think it's holding him back a little too much. Kevin, tuck into the slipstreams, my guys. Tuck into the slipstreams. Look at that. You're flying up now. I know we like driving in clean air, but sometimes we just gotta do it. What a great run though. Our brakes are only 500, 600, 800 degrees Celsius. Our tires getting absolutely roasted and toasted. Not a whole lot we can really do about it. Mick's still holding on to the back of this train. That's kind of to be expected, I suppose. Tire wear pretty much on brand. Oh man, what a rough day out, huh? What a rough day out. Kevin still has to find somehow, some way to save a little bit of fuel. Look at that, the McLaren's still pulling away. Our DRS delta speed is just not good enough. I mean, these kind of circuits really prove it. I don't think our underfloor design can come in any sooner. But I mean, the design on time on that was like 80 days. It was like 81 days or something like that. And so it's not going to be here for a while. window entered. Beautiful. We are still roasting these tires.
Race position for Haas.
Honestly, I'm just gonna harvest ERS for a lap or two. We should get dragged along with DRS regardless, so we're gonna try and have some ERS to play with later. And hopefully not lose too much time thanks to our poor straight line speed. Also, guess we can cool down the tires a little bit. I mean, points are right there. I mean, this is a train all the way up to the points, so I don't think we get DRS here. We do not. Cringe plus L plus ratio plus I fell off. Unfortunate. Dude, they are literally just driving over 2 seconds back already. Horse is a full second behind us though, so there's that. That's neat. Is the no ERS usage just that powerful around here that we turn it on and 2 laps later we're 3 seconds behind? Is that how that works? I think I want to say pit early, but I think everyone else is going to start pitting this lap. So I kind of want to save it and actually see. Well, I mean, we'll be able to see what happens. That front group is, 17 seconds up the road, so we're still within a pit stop of them. But
Haas with an overtake.
Mickey passing Albano. Let's go. Here goes Lando, because I forgot we didn't have DRS. It's beautiful. At the same time, it's totally fine.
With a great overtake.
They do start pitting. So we need to be flying. Pit for hards, Kevin. Pit for hards. Box. Everyone remember, box.
Haas with an overtake there.
Dude, even deploying ERS, Lando was flying behind us.
McLaren gain a position.
Ricciardo passes Mick Schumacher. Stay on board with Kev here, mainly just because, I mean, Mick is still well behind. .1 seconds, not too bad. And away we go, coming out P16 ahead of the back group, just by the looks of it. And we are gonna harvest and let it go. So we are gonna hop on board here with Mick, who is kind of just chilling. Still looking pretty good on tires. And honestly, we haven't really needed to use too much tires, so that's good. Looks like Daniel ran a little wide there, but somehow we are worse off for it. Things you love to see. Nick still has, what is that, 7 laps left before his pit stop. So kind of just chilling. I mean, we're 4 seconds behind 9th, and now Mick is being overtaken by Leclerc. Perfect. We love that.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Kevin, let's speed it up a little bit. Oh, that pack is caught up.
Locked up.
And Mick locks up.
Copy.
An
Let's see what
absolutely
happened there.
horrific
Just
day.
Focus on the Haas. And they've gone wide.
Kevin still ahead of other people,
Oh,
looks
big
like.
knock up there.
Lock on pits. Mick has DRS from someone. Let's see, where were we? We were fighting with Ricardo, Albon, Leclerc up here. Now we're 4 seconds behind, dropping sharply off from everyone else because of course we are. Oh, this is a disaster, an absolute disaster. Our car is just not good, man. It's not good, and we can't afford. It's not good enough that we can afford mistakes like that. It's not even decent enough where we can afford mistakes like that. Oh, unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Oh, that's starting to give me a headache. Unfortunate. Mick's now what, 5.5 seconds behind. Kevin 16 seconds behind Mick. This race is a disaster. An absolutely unmitigated disaster. We don't have pace. Oh, zero pace. Negative pace. Oh,
That's
man.
a good overtake from Alpine.
Not what we need, not what we want. I'm really, really tempted to just speed run the rest of this race because unless something crazy happens, it's just, we're out of it, man. Our car is just so bad. It's so bad and it's not good enough. Not good enough to make these kinds of mistakes. Not good enough to make up ground. Bottas has put 3 seconds on us. I mean, we're falling back farther and farther from Ocon as we speak. It's just ain't good, man. It just ain't good. The Williams is in nice and early. Kevin is 10 seconds behind Bottas. Sheesh. Our natural pace is just not enough, man. It's just not enough. We didn't even go with the sponsor in the fastest lap, so we can't even try and get a sneaky little extra money on top because we weren't brave enough. We were not courageous enough. We are going to pay for it. Kevin's still falling off the pace for sure. Safety car. Safety car. Ocon spinning. Bottas is now on our behind. Go ahead, Vic. Send it. Absolutely full send it.
Okay, box.
Copy for box.
Copy for box. George Russell is leading this race by 22 seconds. Is that a whole pit stop? It might be. Kevin back up into 14th. Mick out ahead of Joe. Yes, out ahead of Joe. Let's go, Mick. We're gonna need a big harvest from you right here. Thank you. I mean, and now we are chilling till the end pretty much. See what happens if we send fuel and tires for a second. See if we can catch up to Vettel. The answer to that question? No. No, we cannot. Oh, brother, dude. Brother. Oh, what a race. What a terrible stretch for Haas. Oh, and Daniel Ricciardo's catching us, by the way. We're 3.5 seconds off of Vettel now, and Daniel Ricciardo is on us. I think we're going to finish exactly how we started. Kevin in P15, Mick in P16. Oh, never mind. Albon had a box, so Kevin's up into 12. Make that 13th in a McLaren sandwich. Don't know if there's really anything we're going to be able to do about that. We're definitely not catching Vettel ahead, because now we're 4.5 seconds behind Vettel, who's 2 seconds behind Sainz, who's 6 seconds behind Bottas. But at least he's putting in a little bit of work on Bottas up ahead. It looks like slowly but surely. But I mean, we're 5 seconds off the pace. Mick's 6 seconds behind Albon now, so unfortunate. This race is the antithesis of what we needed at this stretch, at this point of the season. We needed a little bit of positivity, and we got the opposite of that. A very, very rough time around the Castellet, for sure. Can we create any separation here, K-Mag? Any separation? Can we put any amount of time in? I mean, we're losing tenths per lap here.
McLaren,
I mean, it's not good enough. Safety car. Oh.
Someone spun out.
I mean, Mick has 16th locked up. I mean, he's 25 seconds ahead of Sonoda, and Kevin's 3 seconds off of Norris now, who's fled off into the distance. Man, what a frustrating day, man. There's nothing we can do. Do we pit Mick and try and get a fastest lap? Does Mick have softs? He has 2 sets of softs. Sure, I mean, literally, why not? At this point, why not try for a fastest lap with Mick? See if he can do it.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri. All right, Mick, fastest lap incoming.
Haas with an overtake.
Mick, did I ask for your opinion? Purple middle sector for Mick. Can a fastest lap here save us? It can! Purple third sector as well. All right, at this point, we're gonna save up and try and do it again on the last lap, which actually would be this lap, I think, technically. No, we do have the next lap. So the next lap.
Oh, there's a spin. Was that a lockup on the track?
All right, Mick, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Kevin, roast him if you got him. And make it another fastest lap.
We have low battery.
He still has it.
Max Verstappen over the finish line.
Max
And today's winner.
Verstappen. We did leave Ricardo in the dust, so that's neat.
Check it flag. Check it flag.
I'm very sorry about that.
Tough day, man. Tough day. Yeah,
Take all the pickup you can.
tough
Pick up
day.
you can.
Tough day.
Check the flag.
Yeah. Hard luck again, guys.
That was tough.
Good job on them. P1. Wait 5 seconds and P0.
That is A tough day, man. That might be one of our tougher days. Because, I mean, there wasn't any crashes. There wasn't any, like, major mistakes. It was just pure, unadulterated, just lack of pace. Mick Schumacher, though, fastest lap. Let's go. Oh, man. Ocon finished 13th, though. Wait, no, this isn't on the drivers. Never mind. He finished 7th. Alonso finished. Alpine is pulling away. Pulling away. Oh, man, what a day. No development points, no nothing. Just $5 million, and it isn't even worth it.